We are Joel and Cole, two guys from Calgary who decided to buy a blue water boat 10 years ago. We initially sailed around the Pacific Northwest, the Gulf Islands and Vancouver Island, getting lots of experience. Finally, 2 years ago, we sailed Celestina south to Mexico. After a season in the Sea of Cortez, we are making plans to go offshore. Join us as we head to the South Pacific on our newest adventure.
It's about 7:30 in the morning, and we're going through the Fakarava North Entry Pass. It's we're right in the middle of it now. It's actually not been terrible. We've not had 10-foot waves. We've had some chop. You can see it's all out there, and we've got a little bit of current. But looks like we're going to be through it here in just a minute.
Look at it over there.
Yeah. So we've chosen to go to the one side. There was some suggestion about going to the one side versus the other. I'll just show you the other side. Not nearly as choppy. There's a shelf that comes out over there. And that's the direction we're heading as well. You can see that big black cloud up there with the rain coming out of it. We've been dealing with that all night long. But here we are in the midst of this, and the worst part is back there. I think we're good.
We had a restaurant recommended to us by the guy at the dive shop, and it's all the way down this road. You can see behind me, I feel like we're on a country road. It's not paved anymore. But very beautiful water. Coconut trees everywhere. I don't think they're actually being grown as part of a farm. I think they're just growing here. And I think the restaurant's just ahead, and it's over the water. So we briefly thought that maybe we'd go up this decommissioned lighthouse, but if you look at the ladder behind me here, it's full of holes, and I don't think it's a good idea. No, I don't think we'll do that because it's a long way up there. So I think we'll take the picture and leave it at that.
little bit rougher out here. This is the actual airport in Fakarava. Air Tahiti flies into here. Compared to where we're anchored, this is crazy out here. This little guy is just going right underneath the dock. And unfortunately, I don't have any food for him. Yeah, that's a little nurse shark. Apparently you can feed them by hand. He's looking for his lunch. They're usually in fairly shallow water here. Today is the supply ship arrival day. You can see what happens down the port here. Everybody comes down with their truck to pick up whatever they've ordered, and it gets parceled off from the people at the dock there. Who knows what's in those packages? It's a big day for everybody here. And they've got people set up over there. I'm not sure what they're doing. I think it's the administrative table. Yeah. Wing Chong. It looks like he's going to lose that load for sure at some point. It's not tied down at all. There are more trucks out here. People very busy. They don't want you to get in their way. We're in the motorboat going to the South Pass today. We just picked up some more people at another hotel here. The coast coming down here is all sandy beaches with houses, and some of them are hotels. It's just beautiful. So this is the second stop. We've been to the pass, the South Pass, to go snorkeling, and now we've come just a further south, and we're going to anchor here. I guess we're never quite sure what you're going to do on these whole-day tours, especially when it's all in French and I'm not catching everything he's saying. So here we are. We've been out with Rotava
excursions, and went snorkeling in the South Pass at Fakarava, after which he then took us to the Rose Beach, and we got to hop in the water there or play in the sand, and then he took us over to it's an area where a lot of people come to do kite surfing because there's no obstruction and yet it's not very deep, and Reef, I think it's called. And his family have a compound here, so he brings everybody here for lunch, and he's busy cooking a barbecue that we're going to have here before we go back to Rota Ava. It's sort of like a camp. There's a couple of houses. Have not been in them, but I don't know what they are. Some of them look like they're made out of wood. Some of them are concrete blocks. They have a dog. I've seen 4 pigs. They're treated like pets, although they do eat them. Not the dog, the pigs. And it's just a beautiful little place, with pink sandy beach. It's just right out of a textbook. Beautiful. Harifa Beach as the south end of Fakarava. And right in front of me, I'll show you in a second, is the outer rim of the atoll, and you can see the surf out there. I don't know what changes the color of the sand, but it's pink, and I think it's well known for that. It must be something in the coral that makes it a little bit pink. But yeah, it's beautiful. There are a lot of boats here as opposed to the pass, which is further west, and I think they're here just because it's a well-protected area to come and just hang out. If you're interested in kite surfing, then yeah, it's a great place to do that. But if you're not even interested in doing that, you just want to hang out in a beautiful bay, it's just beautiful here. We did hear earlier this week somebody ran aground on Harifa Reef, so I guess there must be a reef out there, but I just can't see that from here. Yeah, beautiful. You can see it up behind me here, that the waves on the outer atoll.
Easy, c'est bon?
Ouais.
C'est la technique là?
Bah ouais. Ah, c'est
Je sais pas si tu fais un verre. Un gros verre.
And here they come again. When they start heading towards my toes, I start to think maybe I should back up, but they never seem to come much closer than about 2 feet from me. Here he is underneath the boat there. And the guy's over there. today I'm back at the Rose beaches, Rose de Sable, and having lunch with the people that I'm actually diving with today. There's another dive boat over there. I was just around the corner over here with the wetsuits hanging up on it. And this is the group that I'm diving with today. So today we did the South Pass, which is of Fakarava, and it's a deep pass with lots and lots of sharks. I could not believe it. Like, I thought initially, okay, I've seen 5 or 6, and then there's this one area, and there has to be 500 sharks there. And I think they're there just basically because they can have the water wash over their gills and they don't have to do anything. It keeps them oxygenated. Anyway, we're going to do a second dive this afternoon, but I don't know if we're going back to the same spot or not. At some point you'd think that we would get a little better at looking up, predict wind, and sorting out weather windows to go places. So we've left Fakarava and the tuomotos, and we're heading towards Tahiti. It's about a 250 nautical mile trip, 2 days, give or take. And left on Saturday. It was beautiful, sunny. Had a beautiful sunny day all day yesterday. Everything's hunky-dory last night. We got to about 4:30 in the morning, right when my shift ended. When Cole comes up to relieve me, and there's this black streak across the horizon, and it's just a front that's coming in. So we've been in very little wind, waves, but all confused waves, not like big rollers. And rain. So that's been going on now for about 5 or 6 hours. I can't see more than about 1 kilometer away from me because it's just raining so hard. You just have this gray mist. We're not the only ones out here though, so we're not like we make a huge mistake or anything, but you know, if we'd left a day earlier, we would have missed all of this, but then I would have missed diving with the sharks, so you know. Anyway, here I am on deck.